गाइस ये रहा फीफा 22 का फ्लैश कप इंडिया ओपन का पोर्टल ESL गेमिंग की ये वेबसाइट है। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि कंपटीशन स्ट्रक्चर और वीकली रैंकिंग वगैरह दे रखी है। अब मैं एक सिंपल सा तरीका बताऊंगा आप इसमें कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आपको ये पीला बटन दिख रहा होगा येलो रंग का, इस पे जाओ और फिर उसके बाद आपको अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ESL का अकाउंट है तो इधर क्रेडेंशियल भर दो और लॉगिन कर दो। तो अगर तुम्हारे पास ESL अकाउंट नहीं है तो यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट पे तुम क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे तुम्हें रजिस्टर के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे, इसमें से तुम्हें रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क करना है। और अगर तुम्हारे प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क का भी कोई अकाउंट नहीं है तो गूगल पे जाओ, प्ले स्टेशन अकाउंट सर्च करो, उनका जो है पोर्टल खोल लो, वहाँ पे तुम्हें साइन इन का ऑप्शन नज़र आ जाएगा, उस पर क्लिक करो और उसके बाद यहाँ पे अपनी जो है ईमेल आईडी अगर साइन इन करनी है तो कर लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट करना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट न्यू अकाउंट, और यहाँ पे अपनी जन्म तिथि वगैरह सब भर दो। और उसके बाद जब तुम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भर दोगे तुम्हारा अकाउंट जो है वो क्रिएट हो जाएगा। अब तुम्हें अपना मेल का इनबॉक्स खोल के बस वेरीफाई करना है एंड डन, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बन गया। अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे वापस आना है ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे, वही वाले पोर्टल पे, और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क कर देना है और अपना प्ले स्टेशन का नेटवर्क का जो अकाउंट है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। उसके बाद जब तुम ये कर लोगे तो ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे तुम्हारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में यहाँ पे यूज़र नेम दिखेगा कि तुम्हारा लॉगिन हो चुका है। तुम्हें बस अब उसके बाद स्क्रॉल डाउन करना है और तुम्हें यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो है मैचेस वगैरह दिख जाएंगे और वहाँ पे डिटेल्स भी हैं, स्केड्यूल वगैरह की किस तारीख को है, कितने प्लेयर्स हैं वगैरह वगैरह। तुम्हें ये लिंक्स खोलने हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो साइन अप पे क्लिक करना है। जब साइन अप पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो ऐसा इंटरफेस खुलेगा कंफर्म करने के लिए। रूल्स पढ़ो और कंफर्म करो और पार्टिसिपेट करो। देखा, इतना सिंपल है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। हाँ, प्रोसीजर ही सिंपल है, गेम नहीं तो जाओ जाके प्रैक्टिस करो।
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is your big man Decipher as your official commentator for PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are in the best of shape, the best of physique, because we are going to show you some of the best games for our exhibition match, which will be due. There'll be 3 games upcoming, but before I take you into the games, of course, I will never be alone. Together with my good commentary buddy, my partner, my friend, which is Matthews Isaac. Let's go with him.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again and Decipher for another episode. Say that it's not a series actually, but yeah, we're gonna have another action.
Yep, of course, because as you know, Matt, PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22 is a stunning tournament brought to you exclusively by a PlayStation. I would say it's one of those tournaments where you will find nowhere else in the world except here, right here at PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open, where it's free for entry. And if you win, you get 2 points. But if you lose a game, you still have a chance to get 1 point and still be in the running for the top 2 slot, which will take you to the grand finale, Matt.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the best tournaments that can ever be organized, Decipher. Because why is because just like you said just now, you know, even if you lose, you still get a point. So imagine you're running on an inconsistent basis, and you're still able to grab points even after losing a match. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Register it.
Now is the time for you to register. Now is the time for you. Possibly you, who's watching right now, might be the one who will be going into the grand finals, which I believe that the prize money up for grabs is more than 2,000 US dollar. Not to forget, for winners in weekly winners, whoever wins in the Flash Cup weekly win, you'll get, if memory serve, a jersey and also a PSN code. But, Matt, for this round of exhibition match, we have 3 sets of games, 6 very talented individuals, and also influencers who will be playing. But I have a gut feeling that it may be a friendly, it may be exhibition, but I do not think that the game is going to be somewhat a fun game. I think it's gonna be a dead serious game.
Of course, man. I mean, only on the papers it looks like it's gonna be on a exhibition, but I'm very sure about this is not exhibition at all. So the first match we'll be having a look on Priyam Ghose up against Dr. Loser. Wow, what a name. Dr. Loser.
Mhm.
Then at the second match, we will have Lokmanyu, who will be going up against Krusher. And the last one will be Vivek Singh up against the Spectors. So these are the lineups for today's exhibition match.
Exactly, and as we know, Priyam Ghosh actually did play it in our previous match where he was going up against Rahul Gamer, and we know what happened with that game. Let's see what happened for this match between Priyam Ghosh and also Dr. Loser. And also we have Lokmanyu will be playing, but in the meantime, it's Priyam Ghosh going up against Dr. Loser. Will Priyam take advantage, or will the Doctor be in the house taking the game to the next level? So, Matt, who says that doctors cannot play game?
Well, looking at how things have been going lately, I can feel like, this is a profession. They're going to settle it on a game of FIFA 22, man.
Yep, it's gonna be settled right here, right now. So, guys, if you're watching, it's going to be a Copa-static game. Can a Priyam Ghosh get a win? Because previously we commentated his game. He did draw to Rahul Gamer, but can Priyam Ghosh actually take a win against the Doctor?
Yeah,
Well-
that's the biggest question right now.
That's the big question right now. So there it is. And Matt,
Yeah.
why do I have a gut feeling they are playing in the same room?
Yeah, looking at the background, the curtain matches, of course, and I'm very sure they're playing in the same place.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
screen.
So I believe they are good friends. They're coming over, having a good game of FIFA. And let's see who will take the first game. But here's the thing, man. When you're playing side by side, I'm not sure if that's going to be a competitive game or is it going to be a joke type of game, Matt.
There's definitely going to be lots of mixed feelings about it, Decipher. But I'm very sure that even though they are in the same spot, on the same location, they are still going to be competitive because the screen splits, of course.
Yes, so right now we see Dr. Loser straight away with a shot on target. But David De Gea springs into action to clear the ball out of danger. And for those who are wondering, Priyam Ghosh is using the red kit of Manchester United, while Dr. Loser will be using Paris Saint-Germain and maybe with Cristiano Ronaldo in the next transfer, Matt.
Yeah, most probably there. And looking at how things have been going, unfortunately, Priyam could not hold the ball, but then he got the ball back again. And this time we see Jadon Sancho on the right. Still Sancho. Can Sancho get the first goal for Priyam? He's a very charming man, of course, that is Ivor. Even from the previous games, he looked absolutely delightful. But looking at how things is Mbappe! Oh, no. Dr. Loser should have scored.
Yes! Mbappe not being the Mbappe that we know of. How did he miss that shot? Goodness gracious. That is so awkward. Now we see running forward. That is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with a long drive shot. Went past one, went past two. And Priyam Ghosh takes the first goal. And the Doctor is currently not having a good day in the office.
Yeah, the Doctor is not having a good day right now. Definitely in the office, that is Cypher. Although the office looks similar. But yeah, it is what it is right now. So Priyam Ghosh with the opener. And it's 1-0 for the man in that Manchester United kit.
Well, it's all because of Marquinhos was not in a good position. That's the problem about these type of defenders. I mean, they are not pacey enough. Yes, they are fast. However, if you are able to get them out of position, it's just one-way ticket and there's no way he can chase the ball. So 1-0 going in favor of Priyam Ghosh.
Yes, Priyam Ghosh right now leading the game. And Dr. Loser might want to, trying to find some space and get the nick in the equalizer. But then he just could not find it, of course. Priyam Ghosh right now running forward with the likes of a Pogba. And that's a pass to it. Edinson Cavani, I believe. That's Cavani. And still Edinson Cavani. Again and again, Decipher. Compared from the last week, the shots are getting softer and softer for Priyam.
Well, maybe because Edinson Cavani forgot that he's now playing for Manchester United, not more for PSG. I think he wanted to give the ball straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. But I believe back then it was Keylor Navas, not Gigi Donnarumma. But yet again, we see a Dr. Loser currently. Oh, bye-bye, defender. Maybe a chance for Dr. Loser. Doctor is not a loser at this place. Not sorry, Bob. That is Kylian Mbappe with a nice right foot shot. And I believe David De Gea would be furious because Harry Maguire went missing.
Yes, and the doctor is back in action. It's like, the life machine goes teet, 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 again from teet, I mean, that's basically some doctor fundamentals there. But never mind, we are back in action. It's 1-1, and the man in the house, both of them actually, the doctor this time gets the equalizer he wanted. But Priyam right now trying his best to get the goal back and put himself on the lead. Although it's going to be a throw-in on the 21st minute right now. And we see Ronaldo. It's still Cristiano. And on for Cavani. And that's the goal that Priyam Ghose have been waiting for since the start of this game so far. And he is back on the front.
Cavani was the one who puts the ball in the back of the net. Did he took a deflection? Let's look at it again. Oh my god, it was a deflection by the defender itself. We thought it was Edison Cavani who gets the goal. He did kick the air, not the ball. So it's Ashraf Hakimi who gets it. I'm sorry, bro. I have to take that as an own goal. I thought it was going to be a goal like that by Harry Maguire, but nope. It was Ashraf Hakimi. Doctor in the house drops it down, but no foul, says the referee.
I think just now Doctor should have scored that decipher. A finesse shot would have done the job earlier. But then he took a lot of time to run on the front and trying to get past the goalkeeper until he literally forgot that the keeper is just a few meters away actually. But this time, might want to find some space, might want to find the man that was running on the top again, believed to be Kylian Mbappe. And right now we see Marcus Rashford. It's Rashford for Priyam Ghose, and that's the sliding tackle we're talking about. Immediately stop the attack. But looking at how Priyam has been playing this cipher, the possession is going to be in his hands in this game.
Yeah, I totally agree on that one. But however, we see the change of hand. That is Neymar. Neymar going on for the keeper. He does get one back. Dr. Loser was able to claw one back. I believe that was a good run by Neymar Jr. And the doctor said, yep, I got my meds, son. And here is the meds. See, where is Harry Maguire? Where is the defensive line? They just went missing, even though Rafael Varane was even there, but Rafael Varane just went haywire. Matt, what's this? No. Oh no! Oh, seriously? Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
I mean, this time it's Priyam Ghose's moment, Earlier on, we see Dr. Loser was doing the similar thing. And over here, he had to be repeated from the Manchester United man. So let's see how Dr. Loser is on the roll for now, makes the pass on the top, and this is going to be it. Maybe this might be it for the doctor, and yes, he does. And that's the third goal, putting him in front, and that is none other than Angel Di Maria for the Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, the doctor is back rolling on front.
Yes, and for Angel Di Maria to score that goal against his former club, there's no that you can see the excitement from Angel Di Maria. But look how Manchester United want to attack but decides to send the ball back. That is Harry Maguire. What is Maguire doing? Is he trying to take the glory for himself? That is not going to be the master plan, because Harry Maguire, even though he loves to score, even though his own goal, wow, beautiful dribbling. That is Kylian Mbappe. That is a bit too close. And Luke Shaw came to the intervention. But still, that is Idrissa Gana Gueye. Tries to put a true ball into the penalty area, but could not go through. It's a very dangerous clearance. Oh, good chance! But I believe that was Lionel Messi. And the ball was tipped away for a corner kick.
It's going to be a corner now. And the corner floats, but then it was well caught by the goalkeeper. And that is the end of the first half. Priyam Ghose started the game with lots of excitement on his face, Decipher, only to become a horror movie before the stoppage time. And the doctor, who basically needing a lot of life support, immediately came to life on the end of the first half. 3-2, we are back for the second half now.
Yep, I believe the doctor has got his meds now, but however, the doctor need to defend, running on the left flank, cuts it in. That is Rashford. He decides to train himself. I say again, decides to train himself straight into the path of the goalkeeper. However, we see this effort of running straight into the goalkeepers is being very, very clear that they just love to run toward the goalkeeper and maybe take a finesse shot at the end of it. But it's just not going to plan. 50 minutes has gone. Floats it over, looking for Edinson Cavani, the former PSG frontman. But nah, it's not going to plan.
Yeah, it's not going to plan. And this time we see Paris Saint-Germain running on the top again. This time it's Neymar for Dr. Loser, maybe to get the fourth goal. And it's Neymar, and that is a firm catch by the goalkeeper from Manchester United. And this time we see Priyam with the mistake. Can Doctor punish him instantly, but well saved. And the goalkeeper was fuming at his defenders for the mistake earlier on, and that's believed to be none other than the nuisance causer, of course. It's going to be Harry Maguire, Decipher.
Yeah, of course. It's not something unusual to see David De Gea fuming furiously in anger towards his defensive line in games and also in real life. But however, we see the doctor coming again with Kylian Mbappe a little bit open. That is Harry Maguire doing Harry Maguire, but the ball was cleared beautifully by the defensive line. However, that is, I believe, Messi with a deflection by Rafael Varane. And it's Angel Di Maria. I thought, this is the tackle, I believe, that could not go through. A replay by the VAR shows that it should have gone in, but why is Rafael Varane outside of the pitch? Why suddenly people are dropping like flies? Why is that tackle left, right, and center? And Messi could not break through right there, right now.
Yeah, he tried to get it through there, Decipher, but it was just not working for him. But never mind. He's going to come back again because there's still a lot of time this game to get an equalizer for Manchester United. And right now we see Edinson Cavani loses the ball instantaneously, and it's going to be Dr. Loser who is running forward, who has 4 options on the front. Maybe he wants to go himself alone, and it's Dr. Loser. And he could not find the net instantly, and he had to find for the corner this time. And let's see from it. It floats one in, and that's a catch by the goalkeeper. I wonder why he even woke up that is. I was like, wow, that's a goal? But nope.
Well, maybe he was furious. Yeah, I think he was furious that the ball did not connect well. As you know, man, in FIFA 22, they rework the mechanics of jump. Oh, that is a big, big shot. But the follow-up was a little bit too soft in my point of view. But as mentioned, man, headers in FIFA in the later gen is not that powerful, and also when it comes to realistic jumping, strength wise comes into action, tall jumping reach, all of that comes into action. And I'm not sure that was meant to be a ground pass. I think it was supposed to be a cross. But yeah, it could not go through, giving the doctor the time to attack. The doctor has fallen, but possibly a foul, says the referee. No, I believe this referee was looking elsewhere when that foul was made. Tackle on Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, that's not the right decision there, but never mind. And this time we see it's Lionel Messi. It's still Messi, and it's Messi. And the goalkeeper had to save, but Neymar, can Neymar finish it off? And yes, he does. It's 4-2, Paris Saint-Germain with 1 goal difference there. And it's...
My God. My God, what else can I say? What else can I say? My goodness. Paris Saint-Germain is on fire. This time around, it's Marco Verratti who gets it. Man, I'm just lost for words. I mean, the defensive line of the Red Devils has fallen from grace. The Titanic has sunk. But, Matt, this is the first game. I'm sure Manchester United maybe do a comeback in the second one.
I think it's going to be a goal fiesta if you're going to go for a comeback, that Decipher. But this time, we see the pass is a little bit wayward to the right, and it seems like Sancho had to run a little bit, a few yards on the right side again, and maybe this time for Paul Pogba. It's still Pogba, and can he do it? But no, it was well saved by Marcus Rashford, actually, and the save is by Gigi Donnarumma. I mean, one thing I like about Priyam is that, Decipher, no matter what the result is, the smile stays on his face forever.
Yes, and Kylian Mbappe tries to do a solo run. However, he mistimed his run. Interception was made beautifully. Maybe a true ball. That is Edinson Cavani going forward. A chance maybe for Bruno Fernandes. But Bruno was a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. Thus, the ball was collected cleanly. Harry Maguire, what will you do now when the team is in a very, very bad shape? Are you going to pull on the weight, or are you going to let the team down as we going into the final second? 1-2 passes. Kylian Mbappe dribble it beautifully, slides one over, but he tries to overstep it, and he does overstep the ball. But Matt, with only seconds left on the clock, I think it's done and dusted.
Yeah, pretty much it's done and dusted, that is Cypher. And looking at the scoreline, it's 5-2. So that's a brilliant win for the man in the house. That is going to be Doctor. Kudos to Doctor, that is Cypher. 5 goals. The comeback was real for him. And what I can say about this match is that, Priyam started the match with absolutely full of positivity, actually. But unfortunately, having Harry Maguire there, it's a problem in reality and virtually. So that is one of the calls. But yeah, it is what it is. 5-2. And maybe there's a chance for him to make a comeback in the second.
Yes, so the first game goes to the Doctor with 5-2. But we are not done yet. We will go into the next game where I possibly maybe Priyam can do a comeback, who knows? But we are still waiting for the green light for the players to be ready. If the players are ready, we will go straight into the game. Guys, don't forget to register for PlayStation tournaments, Flash Cup, India Open, FIFA 22. It's free, guys. There's no other tournaments that gives you so many chances to register for free. You win, you get 2 points. You lose, you still have 1 point. And be in the running to be in the top 2 for all of the week of the game for Flash Cup India Open. So, Matt, I believe the players should be ready by now.
Of course, Priyam will be like, I need to get my revenge.
Yes, so are we playing at Old Trafford, or is it going to be Parc des Princes? We will soon find out. I believe it's still going to be the same. Maybe.
Most likely.
Most likely. I believe Priyam will be using Manchester United as usual, his favorite team. And Dr. Loser, which is currently not the loser, it will be using Paris Saint-Germain, if memory serves correctly.
Yes. So I guess we'll be going into the match shortly. And yes, Decipher, we will be still played in Old Trafford. Yeah. Theatre of dreams for many Manchester United fans, of course. So we are back in action for the second game. Let's see if Priyam is able to get his revenge, because on aggregate, it is 5-2.
Yep, and I believe that might be Ramos. Ramos is going forward. He is charging forward. Saber out. Charge! But not the right guy to hit the ball. Sorry. I mean, Messi out of all people. It's a bit difficult for him. But look. That is Ronaldo. Is it Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo? No, it's Edinson Cavani. Go! That's what I said it was Ronaldo, because he stole number 7, Matt. I'm not sure where Ronaldo went, and Edinson Cavani stole 7 minutes, and he wore the number 7. What a coincidence.
That's a coincidence, of course. But how about Mbappe right now? It's Kylian Mbappe. Oh, no. That's a brilliant tackle by none other than Harry Maguire this time. And we see Paul Pogba with the through pass, trying to find Sancho. And on for Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ronaldo could not hold the ball. I wonder what Ronaldo jersey's number is. Is it number 10? That's going to be Marcus Rashford, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm not sure why, but look at this. Paris Saint-Germain with a nice shot again. But David De Gea pumps his fist because he was able to clear the ball out of danger. Header. And it did not go to plan. But again, where we see number 7, there's only one guy in Theatre of Dreams who has number 7. That is Cristiano Ronaldo. But it was Edinson Cavani who gets it and scored the goal on the 7th minute. But can we see Paris Saint-Germain with a response? A little bit of push, a little bit of a tussle. Idrissa Gana Gueye looking for options. He does try to shoot a follow-up shot. But again, David De Gea, man of the moment.
Yeah, man of the moment there. And one corner floating in, but it was an easy catch for David De Gea. And let's see if he's able to, pounce one from the back from here. And this time we see Aaron Wan-Bissaka running forward with a lot of speed on the right. Still have, oh no, that pass is going to find the midfielders from Paris Saint-Germain. But what's the funny part right now is even the United, oh wait, it's going left and right. And this time it lands in the legs of the United players on for Edinson Cavani. And Cavani could not make the turn that is Cypher. What do you think about Edinson Cavani, Cypher?
Well, of course, as a player, he is a good finisher. But, before that, let's look what is Kylian Mbappe will do. The first tap does hit the goalkeeper. It was a costly mistake by the defensive line of Manchester United. And now we see a nice celebration by Angel Di Maria, who equalized beautifully. David De Gea did everything he could. But again, that number 5 for me is just darn suspicious. Where did he go? That number 4. Where is he running? That number 5.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask for many Manchester United fans, they would even give you a description saying that they kind of suspect if he was an actual professional football player. So it came to that extent, that is, Cypher.
Oh my goodness. But guys, putting all the stop jokes and aside, this is an exhibition match. But looking at this game, there's nothing exhibition between these two players who happen to be playing side by side. They are both friends. Priyam, Ghose, and also Dr. Loser. Doctor is using Paris Saint-Germain a lot of times, a lot of shot, but all of them is directly towards the goalkeeper. Maybe this time around, heads Rafael Varane tried to drag the ball back. But Kylian Mbappe was a little bit too close. I think he could not go through.
Yeah, he just could not go through. Oh, this is a wonderful pass. And how about for this? It's Ronaldo, and he could not do much. But Sancho to finish it off. And the flag stays down. That means the goal counts. And Priyam is getting closer and closer to his aggregate score, that is, Cypher.
Oh, beautiful. Again, Gigi Donnarumma tried so hard to parry, to push the ball away. As we look again, a nice through ball. It was Edinson Cavani was dropped, possibly looking for a penalty. Even Dr. Loser saying, where is the referee? Where is my defenders? Again, Marquinhos, the pairing, it just did not go to plan. Jadon Sancho, easy tap in, open net. But we are going into a lot of goals indeed. That is 4-6 by aggregate. But hold on. Hello. But it was Harry Maguire who came to the rescue.
Major improvements by the number 5 for Manchester United. Let's say Harry Maguire. But this time he needs to have another goal this time to stop the ball. And this time, I guess, oh no, wait a minute. He got the ball back for Paris Saint-Germain.
Penalty?
And what happened? That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Yellow card showed for Rafael Varane. And this is the moment for Dr. Loser to get the goal that he wanted all this while. It's Neymar up against David De Gea. Left or right, top or bottom. And straight to the goalkeeper. And David De Gea is like fuming, Come on, defenders, wake up.
It's not just the defenders who should be waking up. It's how they are playing on the same monitor, on the same screen. So literally, they see where the ball might be ending up. I mean, man, honestly, a penalty, man, I would not dare to change direction. It's either center or maybe bottom. I would not go left or right because that ball, miscontrol, it goes far and wide, it goes to the moon, possibly, maybe. So in this time, man, it was a funny penalty. However, Paris Saint-Germain needs to get one. Sliding tackle, beautiful, by Harry Maguire. I can't believe I just said that. But hey, it works, and it's going to be halftime 2-1.
Yes, it's going to be halftime. It's 2-1. And on aggregate, it's still Dr. Loser leading, that is Cypher. But on the other side, I can still feel Priyam is getting closer and closer for the win, maybe. Or maybe we might see Dr. Loser getting it all done on the second half. This has been not just an exhibition. It feels more like a fun, competitive game.
Not just fun, it's just the show of the goalkeepers, man. The keepers are jumping left, right, and center, try to save the goal from being conceded a lot of goals, especially when we see David De Gea is being bombarded by Paris Saint-Germain players in this format where we see Lionel Messi forgets where the goal is, does dive into the penalty area, sends it far to the far post. However, it was dropped and the referee said no foul. And we are bad clearance. Maybe a chance. Idris Gana Gay! Go! Wow! Wow! Insane! Idris Gana Gay out of all people! Able to score an equalizer. A mistake by the defender, gifting a goal to Paris Saint-Germain. But I was surprised that he took the shot, not lay it off.
Yeah, and he went for the top corner decipher. That's impossible to save from that angle. So it's 2-2, and it seems like Priyam Ghosh is in a whole lot of trouble right now because Mbappe got the ball back, and here comes Dr. Loser for Mbappe, and that's the goal that Dr. Loser has been waiting for. It's 3-2, and the Dr. Loser, you can see it on the screens. He is one happy man.
Well, I think we need to change his name. Instead of Dr. Loser, he should be Dr. Winning because he is literally winning this game with an aggregate 8-4. Yes, it's 8-4 currently the aggregate. But look at the defensive line. Look, where is Maguire running? Bro, Harry Maguire just came into the picture. He was running elsewhere. He's supposed to... Oh, ref. Oh, that was a play on, says the referee. Now, wow, that could have been a penalty, Matt, if it was not tackled beautifully again. But, man, the defensive line is broken, Matt.
Yeah, the defensive line looks absolutely shaky for now, that is Haifa. And that is something that he needs to, control that, Priyam Ghosh. But how about this? It's still Dr. Loza, and what a save by David De Gea. Wondering, where are my defenders? They are missing all the time. And this time we see Mbappe couldn't do much. The ball goes at the back. And on for a long shot. Oh, hits the post. And that was supposed to be goal number 4 for Dr. Loser. I'm pretty surprised. He looks absolutely calm. Maybe he did not expect the ball to, travel that far and even hit the post there.
I'm not sure if that was meant to be a shot or a misplaced button because the ball just went through and straight to the upright, to the crossbar. But now Edinson Cavani, come on, bro, for king and country, he does sense one. Ties the game for 3-3. However, the aggregate is still far. It's 5-8, and the 8 is Dr. Loser, which I believe he is not losing anytime soon.
Yeah, looking at the time, it looks absolutely impossible for him to lose there, especially when you have a really good lead so far in this match. And this time, you see the likes of the players from Paris Saint-Germain are on control for the ball. Gone to find Kylian Mbappe, but Mbappe couldn't control it off, and we see the pressure coming in again and again by the PSG players, but well escaped that Priyam Ghosh. On for Rashford, it's Edinson Cavani, and maybe now, what was that?
My God.
Was it Ronaldo?
My God.
Who was that?
Don't tell me that was Scott McTominay or somebody. That person deserved to be what you call this, fine half-month salary for missing an open.
I think that is Scott McTominay. They look similar,
It looks like Scott McTominay somehow forget how to head the ball. But now we see going forward in numbers. Lays it off to Edinson Cavani. But the shot was getting a little bit softer, a little bit tad too soft. But with only 10 minutes, you need 3 more goals. Come on, Priyam. Show me what you can do, bro. But however, the doctor has his meds. It's on med power. That's what I'm talking about. He's on his med power. Straight to the far top right corner. And it's none other than the Brazilian golden boy, Neymar Jr.
It seems like he got that, Captain America serum that is Cypher, and that shows why he looks absolutely unstoppable. The doctor right now is running the show. So it seems like 9-5 on aggregate, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe just one more goal needed for him to get the number 10, the lucky number 10.
Lucky number 10. But can that 10 come in the next 5 minutes? That is the big question. As we see running in numbers, Angel Di Maria. Kylian Mbappe is asking for the ball. But It was well intercepted by Harry Maguire. Let's see where's Harry Maguire going to go. What is Harry Maguire going to do? He slides nobody, but he is being Harry Maguire. That is Messi. Sends it center. Penalty. Yes! Harry Maguire doing what he does best. Taking one for the team. And are we missing a penalty?
I think the number 10 is coming right now, Decipher. It's coming. I can feel it. It's just around the corner. And maybe not. Oh, again and again. Disappointing penalty shots by the doctor. I think the doctor knows how to play the game, not when it comes to penalties, Decipher.
Yeah, I believe that's the thing. Every time when we play a game, Matt, the hardest of goals is always a goal. But the easiest of chances is not going in. It's not going in. Time! The time is gone, so it's 4-3. Going in favor of Dr. Win. Not Dr. Loser, but Dr. Win. Yep. I see Priyam Ghosh, even though he tried, but it just could not go through. 5-9 aggregate. Congratulations, Doctor. As they said, the Doctor is in the house. Pizio, thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Priyam Ghosh, for the game. But Matt, playing side by side is just very, very difficult when it comes to penalties.
Not just difficult. I feel the pressure is really unmatched because, you are literally right in front of the player. You know the pressure. You know the atmosphere in the room and the conversations that you might want to have with your mates. It's just impossible to look like, So that shows that the number of difficulties that they might have faced being in the same location, the same place, right next to each other almost. But yeah, it is what it is, Decipher. The doctor came with his super serum and won the match tremendously.
Exactly. So, having said that, thank you so much, Dr. Loser and also Priyam Ghosh for their time for our PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22, the first game set of exhibition match. Guys, when we come back, it's going to be, you want to see who is going to be playing? Let's see. It's going to be Krusher going up against the Indian international player for FIFA E Nations Cup, which is Lokmanyu. Man, I think it's going to be a pro player match.
Oh, definitely that is I-Fan. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see where this match is going to take us.
So we'll take a short break, and when we return, we'll be back for our exhibition match at PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22. Don't go anywhere. We will be back.
गाइस ये रहा FIFA 22 का फ्लैश कप इंडिया ओपन का पोर्टल ESL गेमिंग की ये वेबसाइट है। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि कंपटीशन स्ट्रक्चर और वीकली रैंकिंग वगैरह दे रखी है। अब मैं एक सिंपल सा तरीका बताऊंगा आप इसमें कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आपको ये पीला बटन दिख रहा होगा येलो रंग का, इस पे जाओ और फिर उसके बाद आपको अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ESL का अकाउंट है तो इधर क्रेडेंशियल भर दो और लॉगिन कर दो। तो अगर तुम्हारे पास ESL अकाउंट नहीं है तो यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट पे तुम क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे तुम्हें रजिस्टर के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे, इसमें से तुम्हें रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क करना है। और अगर तुम्हारे प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क का भी कोई अकाउंट नहीं है तो गूगल पे जाओ, प्ले स्टेशन अकाउंट सर्च करो, उनका जो है पोर्टल खोल लो, वहाँ पे तुम्हें साइन इन का ऑप्शन नज़र आ जाएगा, उस पर क्लिक करो और उसके बाद यहाँ पे अपनी जो है ईमेल आईडी अगर साइन इन करनी है तो कर लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट करना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट न्यू अकाउंट, और यहाँ पे अपनी जन्म तिथि वगैरह सब भर दो और उसके बाद जब तुम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भर दोगे तुम्हारा अकाउंट जो है वो क्रिएट हो जाएगा। अब तुम्हें अपना मेल का इनबॉक्स खोल के बस वेरीफाई करना है एंड डन, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बन गया। अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे वापस आना है ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे, वही वाले पोर्टल पे, और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क कर देना है और अपना प्ले स्टेशन का नेटवर्क का जो अकाउंट है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। उसके बाद जब तुम ये कर लोगे तो ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे तुम्हारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में यहाँ पे यूज़र नेम दिखेगा कि तुम्हारा लॉगिन हो चुका है। तुम्हें बस अब उसके बाद स्क्रॉल डाउन करना है और तुम्हें यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो है मैचेस वगैरह दिख जाएंगे और वहाँ पे डिटेल्स भी हैं, स्केड्यूल वगैरह की किस तारीख को है, कितने प्लेयर्स हैं वगैरह वगैरह। तुम्हें ये लिंक्स खोलने हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो साइन अप पे क्लिक करना है। जब साइन अप पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो ऐसा इंटरफेस खुलेगा कंफर्म करने के लिए। रूल्स पढ़ो और कंफर्म करो और पार्टिसिपेट करो। देखा, इतना सिंपल है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। हाँ, प्रोसीजर ही सिंपल है, गेम नहीं तो जाओ जाके प्रैक्टिस करो। गाइज ये रहा FIFA 22 का फ्लैश कप इंडिया ओपन का पोर्टल ESL गेमिंग की ये वेबसाइट है। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि कंपटीशन स्ट्रक्चर और वीकली रैंकिंग वगैरह दे रखी है। अब मैं एक सिंपल सा तरीका बताऊंगा आप इसमें कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आपको ये पीला बटन दिख रहा होगा येलो रंग का, इस पे जाओ और फिर उसके बाद आपको अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ESL का अकाउंट है तो इधर क्रेडेंशियल भर दो और लॉगिन कर दो। तो अगर तुम्हारे पास ESL अकाउंट नहीं है तो यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट पे तुम क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे तुम्हें रजिस्टर के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे, इसमें से तुम्हें रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क करना है। और अगर तुम्हारे प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क का भी कोई अकाउंट नहीं है तो गूगल पे जाओ, प्ले स्टेशन अकाउंट सर्च करो, उनका जो है पोर्टल खोल लो, वहाँ पे तुम्हें साइन इन का ऑप्शन नज़र आ जाएगा, उस पर क्लिक करो और उसके बाद यहाँ पे अपनी जो है ईमेल आईडी अगर साइन इन करनी है तो कर लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट करना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट न्यू अकाउंट, और यहाँ पे अपनी जन्म तिथि वगैरह सब भर दो। और उसके बाद जब तुम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भर दोगे तुम्हारा अकाउंट जो है वो क्रिएट हो जाएगा। अब तुम्हें अपना मेल का इनबॉक्स खोल के बस वेरीफाई करना है एंड डन, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बन गया। अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे वापस आना है ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे, वही वाले पोर्टल पे, और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क कर देना है और अपना प्ले स्टेशन का नेटवर्क का जो अकाउंट है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। उसके बाद जब तुम ये कर लोगे तो ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे तुम्हारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में यहाँ पे यूज़र नेम दिखेगा कि तुम्हारा लॉगिन हो चुका है। तुम्हें बस अब उसके बाद स्क्रॉल डाउन करना है और तुम्हें यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो है मैचेस वगैरह दिख जाएंगे और वहाँ पे डिटेल्स भी हैं, स्केड्यूल वगैरह की किस तारीख को है, कितने प्लेयर्स हैं वगैरह वगैरह। तुम्हें ये लिंक्स खोलने हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो साइन अप पे क्लिक करना है। जब साइन अप पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो ऐसा इंटरफेस खुलेगा कंफर्म करने के लिए। रूल्स पढ़ो और कंफर्म करो और पार्टिसिपेट करो। देखा, इतना सिंपल है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। हाँ, प्रोसीजर ही सिंपल है, गेम नहीं तो जाओ जाके प्रैक्टिस करो।
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is your big man Decipher as your official commentator for PlayStation Tournament's Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22. Guys, we have already completed our first set of games, which is between Priyam, Ghose and also Dr. Loser. Dr. Loser is no more a loser. He is called Dr. Winner. But before we go into our next game, let's bring on my good buddy and my good friend Matthews Isaac. Let's go to him.
What's up?
Yes, it's what's up. So, Matt, we have already done our first set of games, but now that was an influencer game. Now it's another prominent player, which is, we can say, a prominent player in the FIFA E-Series, especially Lokmanyu, representing Team India for FIFA E-Nations Cup, going up against Krusher, Matt.
This is the real deal, Decipher. This is the deal that we've been talking about earlier on. So I guess this is the match. It's going to be Lokmanyu up against Krusher. So it is a match to watch for, actually.
It's going to be a very interesting match indeed. Again, it's another best of 2 game. And if memory serves, I believe this might be a foot game between these two teams. As you see, Krusher is above and Lokmanyu is a bottom. We have seen Lokmanyu played a lot of times in FIFA E-Nations tournament game, especially for this season. We're not so sure yet, Matt, this season where we will be going, because last season was in Denmark, but it was cancelled. But hopefully for this season, we are able to go.
Yep, we still haven't got the information from the major officials from FIFA E, but I'm very sure, Decipher, we will get the location in the nick of time. But yeah, looking at how things have been going, it's super strong for both of them, Lokmanyu and also Krusher. Their players basically playing from home. That is the standards for now. As we know, things are still rough out there because of the COVID-19. And they now, I'm not sure if we are in pandemic anymore. Wait, is it like, there's another word for it?
Yeah, it's going for endemic.
Yes, endemic, yeah.
Yep, so I believe in white is going to be Krusher. And Lokmanyu will be attacking from right to left in the white kit of a Manchester United logo. So as we can see, Lokmanyu tried to probe, looking for option. However, Krusher was able to steal the ball back, and Krusher is going to attack in numbers, but with only 2 players running at the defensive line, I think he might need some support. Beautiful control by Krusher. Going out, laser off central, that is a Bobby, Roberto Firmino. But there is no running into the penalty area. Not a good chance for Bobby to actually send the ball forward. And now we see Lokmanyu able to pick up the loose ball.
Yeah, it's Mbappe now for Lokmanyu. That's a nice pass all the way to the top. And he couldn't find the space on the top there, Decipher. Got the ball back again. And this time we see Krusher try to find some space from the right side, but he couldn't do much in the end. And the ball is back in the likes of Lokmanyu. How about for this? It's Ronaldo. Oh, that's a nice pass. Trying to find Neymar. But unfortunately, Decipher, the pass just not finding him. And that's a very brave move by Krusher to, start it off all the way at the back. Even though the pressure is there, the pressing can be done by Lokmanyu to win the ball back. Fortunately, he did not go for it. Just waited for him to play on the top. And maybe this time for Krusher. It's still Krusher onto the ball back again. And he couldn't do much. Decipher gets the ball back. Lokmanyu is on the attack.
Yes, as we see Lokmanyu now trying to stretch the defensive line. However, he did try to do a ground pass to his striker partner. Might not be the best of option, but that is the only available option. But I believe between these 2 players, they are solid and also good playing. And also, that was a big save by the goalkeeper. I think that might be Edouard Mendy, if memory serves correctly. Possibly the Team of the Year pack. For Lokmanyu, saved by the goalkeeper, attacking maybe this time around, heading the ball forward, maybe to send one into the penalty area, could not find a good place to put the ball. He does go for the far post, but Matt, smart move by Lokmanyu.
Oh, and that was a very unlucky moment for him, Decipher. If the execution was perfect just now, that is already a first goal for Lokmanyu. Krusher needs to be really careful with those sort of movements. As we know, those kind of movements can give you a lot of problems and eventually damage your, the game for now, because you do not want to, get yourself in trouble. But looking at trouble, it's Krusher right now, and it's still Krusher with the first goal. And that is what problem means. It's Cristiano Ronaldo inside the box, just unstoppable.
Very unstoppable. And again, Matt, when we look at Cristiano Ronaldo, especially when you slap that engine, but that, I believe that is your card, or is it not your card? That's not. That is basically
the foot birthday.
Foot birthday, yes. You got to
play of the month.
Play of the month. But as you know, Ronaldo, Matt, his powerful is not in his pace anymore. He is old already, but his finishing is absolutely superb. Possibly not as deadly dribbler as how he used to be, but when open like that, Ronaldo can really thunder the ball to the back of the net. Good positioning, good awareness by Krusher, but can Krusher defend this? Can Krusher defend? Because Lokmanyu is looking for options, prying out options in a sense of where is the weakness, but it could not go through, Matt. Now it's with Krusher.
Yeah, Krusher looks much more brighter in this game. And this time we see it's Lionel Messi. Still Messi trying to find Ronaldo in the middle, and that is not to plan. And this time, Lokmanyu lays the ball to the top, trying to find Neymar. But of course, Neymar in that position up against Rafael Varane, it's a problem. The differences of physicality. But Ronaldo, and maybe right now for Krusher. It was well blocked for a corner kick.
Very interesting indeed, because an opening like that could be very dangerous if Lokmanyu does not close the ball down. But it was not to say lucky, but the ball did go out. However, it went for a corner kick, going in favor of Krusher, and now Krusher does have the ball back. Krusher does have that 1 goal advantage. As mentioned, pro players, there's no such thing as friendlies. It's all about getting the win. And guys, this is the first set of game between Lokmanyu, which is wearing the white kit. Lokmanyu try to send the ball to the far post over the top, but Matt, the keeper, if the keeper missed that, I think the keeper has to retire, Matt.
Oh, definitely, man. How about this? It's Lokmanyu. Back to Neymar. And on for Mbappe, but I believe, and this time we see the ball is being driven here and there. Neymar, still Neymar for Lokmanyu. He got it past, but right now he needs to get past the other defender in red. But that is the problem. He could not get it past, and this time we see Krusher trying to build something from the back. But what surprises me is that I kind of see Johan Cruyff in this game for Krusher this side. Not if you notice that.
If it's Johan Cruyff, then the only thing you need to do is just touch him.
There you go.
If it's Johan Cruyff, you just need to touch him. But his, again, his dribbling, his passing is solid. But again, man, as you know, me having that love-hate relationship with Johan Cruyff, because in his maximum strength, I think it's just 70 plus. I think he was 70 plus. But the baby Johan Cruyff, his strength is just 65, man. A small tug, a small push, he'll be rolling on the floor like how Neymar was during World Cup. But Lokmanyu tried to put one at the back of the net, could not go through.
Yeah, couldn't go through, and that is the end of the first half. It's 1-0 going in the favor for Krusher early on. So that is what's been going on so far. I'm looking at how things have been going. Lokmanyu did start the game with the brightest of states, but I feel this cipher there is a lot of time, plenty of time to make things work for yourselves.
Yeah, I totally agree on that one. We still have a lot of time. As you know, Matt, throughout our career, 7 years in the game, we even see people even able to score 2 goals in just extra time. That is just, yeah, so anything can happen, especially when you're looking up pro players are playing. It's just a matter of time that that second goal or the equalizer come into fruition. So Lokmanyu will be attacking in the white kit, while Krusher will be attacking in the red kit. But it's a free kick. It's too far. I think it's going to be, yeah, pass it short, work the ball into the back of the net.
Yeah, but Lokmanyu has different ideas this time. He did not go for a shot or he went for a pass inside. Instead, he played some short passes. Back again and goes into the box. Lokmanyu on for Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo trying to find the man on the left, believed to be Mbappe. And Mbappe is not getting the ball. Krusher now, who is trying to drive it the right side, but then he couldn't do it there. Looking at how the pressure, the physicality that plays a big role for Manu's team so far. I kind of saw Bobby Firmino in this game as well. And there we go, a pass for the other player. It's Ronaldo. That is Cristiano. And still Ronaldo. I guess he's going up against Falvarado. Oh, I mean, of course, ex-teammates back in Real Madrid. But yeah, this time they are united in Manchester United. But the team doesn't look united, Decipher.
Especially when you have the Reds of Liverpool used by Krusher currently in the penalty area. He took his time, Matt. I believe taking his time was kind of a bit wasted, but as you know, Matt, if you have a chance to hold the ball until that perfect time, might as well hold the ball, but it went out, and we see, I believe that is like Alphonso Davies. I'm not sure if he tended that kind of pass. I think it was a mispress because the ball went so weak, so slow. Easy interception by Lokmanyu, which is attacking right now on the far left flank. Tried to pull defenders away. However, could he get the ball first? Nah, could not go through. Krusher was very smart in defending, but clearance-wise, it is a very suspicious indeed. And now we see Lokmanyu dragging a time, trying to buy ways into sending the ball. But however, it was well cleared by the defensive line of a Krusher.
Yes, Ronaldo for Krusher. Still Ronaldo. Oh, that's a good one. And maybe he might be on. It's Ronaldo! What a thunderbolt! And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This foot birthday card has been a special Cristiano Ronaldo decipher. Like you like to say of that. You know, you slap an engine on him and boom, he comes a Ronaldo of different calibers you can ever say.
I mean, you slap an engine on him, yes, there is additional of pace. There's a little bit additional of his passing, a little bit of a dribbling. But however, man, it surprised me that I might be weird, but I like to slap a hot on him. Some pace, some... Oh, but before that, pull the ball back first. Yep, that is Alphonso Davies. Again, it may sound bizarre, Matt, but if I do get a Cristiano Ronaldo, Matt, I am going to put a hawk on him because it's kind of bizarre, but many times he loses the ball because of physical battle. In my point of view.
I will not question that because even my own Cristiano, I first slapped a engine on him and it didn't work for me. I do not know why. But maybe right now that's a good pass. And it's Lokmanyu to get at least one back on the 71st minute. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo again. Oh man, Ronaldo's of two different teams scoring for each other. And that shows the quality of this player can bring into this game.
Absolutely. So when you see Cristiano has the ball, you better pray to God that he miss. Because 9 times out of 10, well, throughout our FIFA careers, if he's in a good position, he will score. And that is, Matt, the highest rating Cristiano Ronaldo Team of the Year. And I believe if it is on PC, it will be running around 6 million. If it's on PS, I think it will be running around 5 million. So it is pretty darn expensive, but I believe it's money well paid, man.
Yes, it's money well paid. And let's see what Krusher can do from this free kick. And it's Messi! Oh. Just giving a little bit of a extra training lessons for Edouard Mendy early on. And that was swerving in, but unfortunately Mendy is pretty tall and his hands are very, very long. But how about for this? But no, it's well headed away by Krusher. And Krusher right now taking things in his hands. He knows he's under pressure there. He needs at least one more goal, to take the pressure off his shoulders. And unfortunately, the defenders of Lokmanyu have been solid at the back ever since scoring that goal.
Yep. And again, going back a bit to our Cristiano Ronaldo discussion, I mean, if you have a 97 Ronaldo, of course, his strength is 95. So I would not slap a hawk. I would slap an engine on him. But if you're having a goal cut, can you imagine, Matt? A goal cut Cristiano Ronaldo, his strength, if you still slap an engine on him, is just 77. Just higher a bit from Johan Cruyff, prime Johan Cruyff icon. So I think, in my humble opinion, maybe a little bit of a hawk will not be a problem for me lah. But for other people, maybe, yo bro, why would you put a hawk? Put an engine on him. But look at this, a chance for Lokmanyu, maybe to equalize a ball roll. My God, that final pass was just criminal in my book.
Oh man, he tried the decipher, but unfortunately, it did not work for him. Krusher right now on for Cristiano Ronaldo this time. Was a little bit wayward. I saw it from the run there. He kind of rushed it and he kind of took it from his left foot. That's not Ronaldo's best, the most preferred foot, of course. But yes, he can finish in both foots. He is basically a weak foot finisher. So that shows this time he was a little off balance with that shot. But never mind. He's going to come back again. And this time, Krusher taking his time. Although there's only 1 minute left on the clock for Messi. But no. Well defended this time, Decipher. 1 minute for the added time.
Yes, and I believe these two players are just going to kick the ball, end the game, go into second game, go into the game where we decide who will be the winner. But referee forgot to bring his whistle again and again. Maybe a cutback pass, holds the ball beautifully, go left, go right, go center. 3 white players are waiting in the penalty area, but still the ball could not go through. Maybe for Lokmanyu, but the ball does go out. It's 2-1 going in favor of Krusher.
Yeah, so I guess that is the win that the Krusher needed. It's 2-1. And Lokmanyu looks a little bit stunted. And at the same time, he looks pretty relaxed as well.
yeah, true, agree.
The man is, taking all the things in his hands slowly. He does not want to, put a lot of pressure on his shoulders there. But man, it is 2-1. Krusher with the win. So I guess we're going to go for the next game. And let's see if Lokmanyu is able to recharge his batteries this time.
Well, in between, I believe that when the players are ready, there's no problem. We can go straight into the game. The players are resetting. But again, Matt, I believe that the Ronaldo that you get, the 92 rated, even that, the strength is only 79. So are you telling me that Ronaldo is going to push Van Dijk, Varane, Marquinhos? Who else do we have? Klosterman. Tapsoba? I mean, to that extent? Kevin and Babu? No way, man. No way it's going to happen.
Of course, you're going to struggle there, Decipher. And even, I mean, if you are a player that likes to play a lot of skill moves, Ronaldo is not basically the prime Ronaldo or the old Ronaldo we are talking about, who's agile and very, very pacey. And, you can get past any player with a quality dribble. But this Ronaldo looks a little heavy because I've been using him on an engine. He looks a little heavy. Yeah, he can score goals from distance, Decipher. You just need to find space and you just have a go at a shot. I can guarantee you 90% it's going in. But further than just, taking a shot from 30 yards or 40 yards, I'm talking about you getting past players. That is the question here. Getting past players is going to be a problem because of his physicality and a lot of other things that he lacks, actually, in terms of agility and also many other factors, Yeah.
So let's go onto the field. So Manchester United, so Lokmanyu will be using red, while Krusher will be using the white kit. All right.
Yeah, changes of jerseys. The colors are pretty much switched this time, and this time we see Lokmanyu is on the attack. That's a good run there by Lokmanyu. Get the ball back again. And still keeping it on possession is Mbappe asking for the ball. But still, there's nobody to pass to, actually. He couldn't find the space. All the spaces are shut down properly by Krusher this time. And that's a nice pass, trying to find space. And the last man could not find the space this time.
Nah, could not go through around. But we see Lokmanyu this time around a little bit more aggressive. In trying to close the gap. A bit wide and open. Tried to do a fake shot. Tried to stop the ball in motion. But it was a little bit too close to the defender of Krusher, who was able to intercept the ball. And a true ball going forward. I believe that cannot be Antoine Griezmann. If that was Antoine Griezmann, it was a little bit too shady, in a sense of a little bit too late. But Lokmanyu tried to chase the ball, but Krusher coming back to his senses very, very well, because he was aware, man, if he does not clear the ball, Lokmanyu will try to steal the ball in that final third area.
Yeah, definitely there. And this time we see Krusher trying to find space, trying to, get it all done that he needs there. Still, that's a heel-to-heel. Onto the box this time for Krusher. He gets past his defender, and that is a shot on. Should have been on target, but unfortunately hits the player that was basically guarding in the middle of the inside the box there. But yeah, it's not over yet. The attack still continues. All he needs to do is take proper decisions, and Mbappe loses the ball. And this time we see Lokmanyu is on the attack.
Lokmanyu attacking this time around. Maybe a little bit more careful, a little bit more mindful of his defense. But look at this, beautiful, sends the ball back, but defensive line was very, very clear in his direction. However, the clearance was a little bit sloppy, giving the ball back to Lokmanyu. Lokmanyu tries to break the defensive line. He balls roll, he cuts it back, maybe an opening, but I'm not so sure what was the main objective of Cristiano Ronaldo just now. Again and again, Ronaldo's passing was very suspicious for Lokmanyu, but Krusher still have the advantage of 2-1.
Yes, he still have the advantage. Only one goal separates both of them. And there's still plenty of time for Lokmanyu to get everything rolling this time. It's Lokmanyu with that pass. Beautiful inside the box. Maybe for now, and yes, he does. And that is the equalizer on aggregate, Decipher. It's Neymar Jr. with that buzzing pass inside the box from afar. Only for Neymar to nick the ball into the back of the net. And we are back in action. On screen, it's 1-0. On aggregate, it's 2-2.
Yep, that is a good effort, especially from, I believe that is a winter wild card for the Brazilian golden boy Neymar Jr. I actually got a card of that nature, but you know what happened, Matt? It came out winter wild card, it came out Brazil, but it wasn't Neymar. It was actually Lucas Moura. I was like, oh damn. It was Neymar. I was already shouting, but put a pause to that statement. We see Lokmanyu try to dive the inside. Could not go through. The penalty box was packed with defenders. Here comes again the second time. Possibly this is going to be the charm. Pushing defenders away. Defenders are very hot on the heel. A little bit of a ball roll. Lokmanyu wants to get an advantage. Maybe this time the turning does work. However, the defender was all over him, like how you have spaghetti sauce over a pasta. That's how the defender was on top of Lokmanyu.
Yeah, it's all over, ain't it?
It all over.
Yeah, so never mind. You're back, and this time it's Krusher on the attack. It's still Krusher looking for Johan Cruyff. It's Johan Cruyff. It's still Johan Cruyff to put a name in this game. And he still did not put a name in this game.
You see, when it's Johan Cruyff, I have two names that I really have issues with. I mean, for you guys, maybe I know our viewers may know, why is this guy have issues with Johan Cruyff? Okay, let me tell you the truth, guy. I mean, I've used Johan Cruyff. I really have issues about him falling down almost very instantaneously when he has the ball, when he gets into contact. But his dribbling, his finishing, his passing is just out of this world. And I like tanky players. However, when it comes to Renato Sanchez, Matt, you know how I was like on fire because of Renato Sanchez. A lot of open goal misses, a lot of passing was a little bit awkward. And yeah, those are the two players which is always in my bad book. Right. Except for David Ginola. That is 5-star skill move, 5-star weak foot, Matt. Nabil Fekir. Oh yeah, how can I forget Nabil Fekir? Oh yeah, I mean, don't talk about Nabil Fekir. When I needed him to score, he never scored. That's what happened to me.
He's an overall amazing player. He's basically an all-rounder, but when it comes to finishing, boy, sometimes it's absolutely disappointing. And now we see Lokmanyu on for Mbappe. Mbappe running left and right. It's on for Neymar, and well saved by the goalkeeper. And it's going to be a corner now. And let's see what are the decisions from the corner. Gets the ball back again. It's Neymar. Still Neymar. Had to make the back pass. Trying to find the players this time to penetrate inside the box. Still looking for some options, and Ronaldo could not contain the ball. That's what I've been talking about, that decipher. The physical role of Cristiano Ronaldo is a question, is one of the most questionable things.
Yeah, agreed. It's just suspicious. You know, it's kind of like, not to say sad, but yeah, we are going into second half. Still 1-0 going in favor of Lokmanyu, but on aggregate it's still 2-2. But Ronaldo is not the tanky Ronaldo that we used to know. Not the agile Ronaldo that used to run up and down the flanks. Currently, Ronaldo, I mean, the card. I mean, we're talking about the card. Don't talk about the real Ronaldo. He is still a good for me. It's just not as potent, not as deadly as how we want him to be. Back then, Matt, when we say, oh, you got Ronaldo, damn, that guy is 11 out of 10 is going to score a goal. Now, his cards are... age is catching up to him, Matt.
Yeah, definitely that is one of the painful part. But how about this? Oh! What a goal! It's none other than Ferenc Puskas, of course. That's a Puskas worthy of a goal. And what a shot from a distance is Puskas. And I'm not surprised at all.
Well, I'm not surprised because the award, the best goal award, is called the Puskas Award. And that goal itself deserves a Puskas Award delivered by hand by Mr. Puskas himself. Wait, that sounds bizarre. Handing over a Puskas Award by Mr. Puskas to Ferenc Puskas himself. Might as well he just own. He is the owner of that trophy. But that was a beautiful, scrumptious, delicious ball by Puskas to the top far corner. And now, by aggregate, we have turned the tide 3-2 going in favor of Lokmanyu.
Yes, it's Lokmanyu right now who has turned the tables around. 3-2, and maybe want to add more for now. It's Neymar, and Neymar could not find the net. This time we see Krusher plays the ball towards Cristiano Ronaldo, who has a really good goal scoring record earlier on from this game. Here's Ronaldo, still Cristiano. Finds some space on for Neymar, and it is Johan Cruyff. Finally, Decipher, finally. He has put some name into this game. It's Johan Cruyff from his left foot. And we are just moments away to see at least the highlight of it, or maybe a replay of how he scored the goal, but nope, we're not getting it. But it is Johan Cruyff for Decipher, 91 rated Johan Cruyff.
Yes, and what's surprising about Puskas just now, I mean, physicality, we see his body as stocky, is as tanky. But the best part is his stats, his strength is only 77. Almost the same as Cristiano Ronaldo with that tanky body. So, it's kind of bizarre, but for Puskas, it's not about him ramming people. It's about him scoring the goal with a basic, without cam card. His finishing is 97. Delicious, man.
Absolutely, man. I mean, Ferenc Puskas, but that is some goal today. So maybe, it might be the best goal of the day, or maybe of this week. Let's see where we're going to go from this. It's Krusher on the attack, on for the player who was running and ramming this time and losing the ball eventually is Neymar for Lokmanyu. And he couldn't get the ball this time. Jude Bellingham on for Neymar this time. Towards Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo for Krusher. Neymar again. And still Neymar. And Neymar couldn't hold on to it, although he tried to get past 3 players. But all the players are giving a lot of problems right now. And on for Kylian Mbappe on the left. And still Mbappe for Krusher. It's Kylian Mbappe. And that's the easy finish for Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo, proven goal scorer. Immediately with an impact. We are back in action. Decipher, it's 3-3.
Back in action is on aggregate. That is going to be 4-3, man.
4-3.
Bro, my goodness. Because just now we were so focused on Puskas getting the goal. Now the equalizer does came because just now Krusher in the first game, Krusher win 2-1. So now the tip of the balance is going in favor of Krusher. But can Krusher maintain, Matt? Because right now Lokmanyu is very, very dominant in his passing. However, one single mistake may lead into a disaster. But nope. Lokmanyu said, I'll take the ball back and I would like to attack. Maybe this time around, physicality wins. But however, still, the ball is still stuck with Lokmanyu at the edge of the penalty area. Pull left, pull right. That is Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk loses the ball, giving it away. Maybe that is Neymar. Kylian Mbappe drops in the penalty area. And nobody uses Lev Yashin.
Lev Yashin, fantastic goalkeeper, legendary goalkeeper. But right now, we see the pass on for Lionel Messi for Krusher. It's Messi. And that's an easy catch for Edouard Mendy, who did not even feel pressurized with that. But how about for this? Krusher right now, who is needing to defend this from Lokmanyu, who's on the run with Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo somehow made the pass for Mbappe. And still Mbappe, and that's an easy finish, Decipher. Easy as you like, it's 3-2. And it seems like he is running up and down easily for now.
4-4 the aggregate. Absolutely stunning. 4-4 on aggregate. See, as mentioned, Matt, this is no such thing as a friendly. It's dead serious. It's all about the name and glory. Whoever gets the win this time around. So the goal was scored beautifully. And we still have some time left. 10 minutes left for both of these players to actually get one back. As we see Krusher trying so hard to get the ball back. But Lokmanyu holds it very, very sensibly. Kylian Mbappe sends it back with a tiki-taka. Triangular pass on the left flank. Ball roll after ball roll. A through ball going forward. It's a bit wide and open in the center. However, the momentum has been extinguished. But still, with Lokmanyu, try to put a lot of pressure, immense of pressure, going in, turns it around. Where's Virgil van Dijk? He needs to close him down, because if this ball does get into a cutback position, it would be deadly. But he went out for a goal kick.
Yes, only 5 minutes left. The next one who scores the goal is going to be a very crucial goal, actually. Let's see who's going to get that right now. As we see, the ball is with the likes of Krusher. Krusher now plays it on the left. On for Mbappe. It's still Kylian Mbappe on the left. Trying to find space, trying to find the right man to pass. And let's see how about for this for Neymar. And on for this. And the biggest chance has arrived for Krusher. And that is Neymar Jr. flashback card. And boy, we literally missed that Neymar decipher. The Santos Neymar, who was a wonder kid actually. But how about for this again? And well saved. And I believe that is the goal that Krusher needed, decipher.
I believe so, and the referee will blow the whistle with 1 minute of extra time given by the referee. Still Krusher tried to bring one in, but yep, it's Lokmanyu clears the ball away, even though the goal is the same 3-3 match. But as we know, the aggregate does go tipping in the favor of Krusher with 5-4.
Yes, a very edgy win for Krusher, but it is what it is, decipher. That Neymar, one of the best Neymars, of course. Yes, many players would love the other Neymar, the other version of Neymar, because they want that 5 feet. They just want that, 5-star weak foot. But unfortunately, this flashback Neymar does not offer that. Only gives you the 4-star weak foot ability. But in terms of dribbling, in terms of having the speed, having the agility that the actual Neymar had back in the Santos days, you can definitely get it from this version of Neymar actually. So it is what it is, decipher. A clean win for the man in red and white this time. Yeah, Krusher.
Agreed. So, having said that, the professional match between Lokmanyu and also Krusher has come to the end. Hey, but we are still not done, guys. We're still not finished yet. No. We still have one more set of game. The game between the influencers, guys, is Vivek Singh going up against the Spectors. If you noticed that the video earlier on, Spector was the one who was giving you instruction on how to register for PlayStation Tournament Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22. So, Matt, the battle between our influencers, who will win this game?
This is going to be unpredictable. But we'll put this for the fans that decipher. You fans who are watching right now, please put it on the comments who's going to win next. Because if me and Decipher starts predicting, it's going to go the other way around. Trust me on this.
Yes, so we will take a short break, and when we return, it will be the battle of the influencers, Vivek Singh and also the Spectors. You're with us, Decipher, and also Matthew Isaac as your official commentator for PlayStation Tournament's Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22. We'll be right back, Kasih Gegar, and we will be back soon.
तो गाइस ये रहा FIFA 22 का फ्लैश कप इंडिया ओपन का पोर्टल ESL गेमिंग की ये वेबसाइट है। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि कंपटीशन स्ट्रक्चर और वीकली रैंकिंग वगैरह दे रखी है। अब मैं एक सिंपल सा तरीका बताऊंगा आप इसमें कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आपको ये पीला बटन दिख रहा होगा येलो रंग का, इस पे जाओ और फिर उसके बाद आपको अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ESL का अकाउंट है तो इधर क्रेडेंशियल भर दो और लॉगिन कर दो। तो अगर तुम्हारे पास ESL अकाउंट नहीं है तो यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट पे तुम क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे तुम्हें रजिस्टर के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे, इसमें से तुम्हें रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क करना है। और अगर तुम्हारे प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क का भी कोई अकाउंट नहीं है तो गूगल पे जाओ, प्ले स्टेशन अकाउंट सर्च करो, उनका जो है पोर्टल खोल लो, वहाँ पे तुम्हें साइन इन का ऑप्शन नज़र आ जाएगा, उस पर क्लिक करो और उसके बाद यहाँ पे अपनी जो है ईमेल आईडी अगर साइन इन करनी है तो कर लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट करना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट न्यू अकाउंट, और यहाँ पे अपनी जन्म तिथि वगैरह सब भर दो और उसके बाद जब तुम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भर दोगे तुम्हारा अकाउंट जो है वो क्रिएट हो जाएगा। अब तुम्हें अपना मेल का इनबॉक्स खोल के बस वेरीफाई करना है एंड डन, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बन गया। अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे वापस आना है ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे, वही वाले पोर्टल पे, और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क कर देना है और अपना प्ले स्टेशन का नेटवर्क का जो अकाउंट है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। उसके बाद जब तुम ये कर लोगे तो ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे तुम्हारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में यहाँ पे यूज़र नेम दिखेगा कि तुम्हारा लॉगिन हो चुका है। तुम्हें बस अब उसके बाद स्क्रॉल डाउन करना है और तुम्हें यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो है मैचेस वगैरह दिख जाएंगे और वहाँ पे डिटेल्स भी हैं, स्केड्यूल वगैरह की किस तारीख को है, कितने प्लेयर्स हैं वगैरह वगैरह। तुम्हें ये लिंक्स खोलने हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो साइन अप पे क्लिक करना है। जब साइन अप पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो ऐसा इंटरफेस खुलेगा कंफर्म करने के लिए। रूल्स पढ़ो और कंफर्म करो और पार्टिसिपेट करो। देखा, इतना सिंपल है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। हाँ, प्रोसीजर ही सिंपल है, गेम नहीं तो जाओ जाके प्रैक्टिस करो। गाइस ये रहा FIFA 22 का फ्लैश कप इंडिया ओपन का पोर्टल ESL गेमिंग की ये वेबसाइट है। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि कंपटीशन स्ट्रक्चर और वीकली रैंकिंग वगैरह दे रखी है। अब मैं एक सिंपल सा तरीका बताऊंगा आप इसमें कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आपको ये पीला बटन दिख रहा होगा येलो रंग का, इस पे जाओ और फिर उसके बाद आपको अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ESL का अकाउंट है तो इधर क्रेडेंशियल भर दो और लॉगिन कर दो। तो अगर तुम्हारे पास ESL अकाउंट नहीं है तो यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट पे तुम क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे तुम्हें रजिस्टर के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे, इसमें से तुम्हें रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क करना है। और अगर तुम्हारे प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क का भी कोई अकाउंट नहीं है तो गूगल पे जाओ, प्ले स्टेशन अकाउंट सर्च करो, उनका जो है पोर्टल खोल लो, वहाँ पे तुम्हें साइन इन का ऑप्शन नज़र आ जाएगा, उस पर क्लिक करो और उसके बाद यहाँ पे अपनी जो है ईमेल आईडी अगर साइन इन करनी है तो कर लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट करना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट न्यू अकाउंट, और यहाँ पे अपनी जन्म तिथि वगैरह सब भर दो। और उसके बाद जब तुम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भर दोगे तुम्हारा अकाउंट जो है वो क्रिएट हो जाएगा। अब तुम्हें अपना मेल का इनबॉक्स खोल के बस वेरीफाई करना है एंड डन, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बन गया। अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे वापस आना है ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे, वही वाले पोर्टल पे, और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर विद प्ले स्टेशन नेटवर्क कर देना है और अपना प्ले स्टेशन का नेटवर्क का जो अकाउंट है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। उसके बाद जब तुम ये कर लोगे तो ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे तुम्हारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में यहाँ पे यूज़र नेम दिखेगा कि तुम्हारा लॉगिन हो चुका है। तुम्हें बस अब उसके बाद स्क्रॉल डाउन करना है और तुम्हें यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो है मैचेस वगैरह दिख जाएंगे और वहाँ पे डिटेल्स भी हैं, स्केड्यूल वगैरह की किस तारीख को है, कितने प्लेयर्स हैं वगैरह वगैरह। तुम्हें ये लिंक्स खोलने हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो साइन अप पे क्लिक करना है। जब साइन अप पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो ऐसा इंटरफेस खुलेगा कंफर्म करने के लिए। रूल्स पढ़ो और कंफर्म करो और पार्टिसिपेट करो। देखा, इतना सिंपल है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। हाँ, प्रोसीजर ही सिंपल है, गेम नहीं तो जाओ जाके प्रैक्टिस करो।
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is your big man Decipher as your official commentator for Sony PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22. We are now at our final exhibition match. Yes, indeed, our final exhibition match of the day. We have already done our first influencer game. We have done our first professional player, and also now is to our last set of games between our influencers. But as usual, I will never be alone, together with my good buddy, my co-commentator, and my friend Matthews Isaac.
What's up? So,
Yeah.
last game of the day, Decipher.
Yes,
Let's go.
let's go. Last set of the day, because the game will be between our influencers, which is a Vivek Singh, and also the Spectors. Can the Spectors bring on his A game, or is it going to be Vivek Singh who's gonna take the game? Yes, indeed. There you go. Our influencers of the day. The last game, the last set. Who will take the charge for victory?
Yeah, so make sure to, give your comments and predictions on the live stream right now. And in the meantime, if you guys kind of noticed on the advertisements, you may see the Spectors, who is basically teaching you how to register for the tournament.
Of course, guys. Whoever haven't registered yet, go register. Because I can tell you that this tournament, Sony PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22, is one of its kind. Enter for free. And then also, if you win this game, you get 2 points. If it's not, you lose, you still get 1 point. So, as we can see, the game right now, I believe we will get our information soon pertaining who will be using who. Lunatic KV is none other than the Spectors, man. It's going to be very interesting.
Yep, Vivek Singh on the other side, Decipher. We have seen the curtains before. Oh man, they're all in the same spot with Priyam and the rest of them. But never mind. We will go straight into the action. So Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool are the choices for the players.
So I believe that Paris Saint-Germain will be used by Vivek. Vivek Singh will be using Paris Saint-Germain, while the Spectors will be using Liverpool. What a nice background for Spectors. Very, very calm. Very, very composed. But yes, Matt, when you look at where Vivek is, the room looks very familiar.
Yes, it definitely does that. And he also got an assistant to, get his controllers checked, and few coaches, I believe, where you will not be able to see them. We know who the coaches are.
Uh-huh. We know who is the coaches because we have seen them just now.
Just now, here.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. So I hope you guys who are watching live, guys, it's just for fun. This is an exhibition match. Nothing too fancy, nothing too serious. But we at the commentary table would like to wish you, all of you guys, make sure you guys be safe. Make sure you guys are happy and make sure you guys have fun watching this live stream of Sony PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup India Open FIFA 22, where we see Liverpool, the Spectors, will be attacking from right to left, and while Paris Saint-Germain, which is Vivek Singh, will be attacking from left to right.
Yes, and this time we see Vivek Singh got the ball back, but unfortunately an interception straight away by none other than the Spectors. Jota on for Henderson, and this time we see Mohamed Salah, and Salah couldn't find the man in the box there normally. But one thing I love about this Liverpool team, that is a prominent team that uses the 4-3-3 formation. I'm very sure you have pretty much very familiarized with that. And let's see what this team can able to offer. That is either a false nine in the middle and two goal-scoring wingers. That's what keeping this Liverpool team a successful team so far.
Of course, I mean, if you look at Mane and Salah, you can categorize them as inverted forwards or also inside. But before that, let's put the pause to my conversation. Alisson Becker dives. He dives with conviction to pick up the ball and also clear the ball away from danger. But again, you can see Salah in a shape of inside forward. Because these guys love to hang out at the wing and then also cut in and providing those finishes. Indifference in comparison to inverted wingers. These are the guys who run in and cross the ball into the penalty area. Salah and Mane, I mean, those guys does cross, but they love to finish the ball. However, Matt, we need to also remember that for Liverpool, if memory serves correctly, not Diogo Jota, but before that, we see the ball sends it central, a dive, but it hits the upright. It doesn't matter. It goes in the back of the net. It's going to be 1-0 going in favor of Vivek Singh. That is Neymar Jr. But again, Matt, for Liverpool, it's only Bobby who has that 5-star dribbling, 5-star skill move, master of dribblers. But for PSG, they have godloads of 5-star skillers, Matt. What do you think will be the difference?
The difference right now is going to be how you're going to play them, Decipher. Of course, you're going to have all the best players in your team, but it's all down to you how you are going to control them. So that's the most important thing in this case. So I guess there's a little bit of a tweak there for the broadcast. Maybe they kind of switch it on for the in-game commentary and stuff, but never mind. We'll just keep on going with this. But yeah, it is what it is. That is the difference right now is being played, how you are going to play them. And looking at this, it's a bright start for Vivek. And that is 1-0 going in the favor for Paris Saint-Germain. And that's none other than Vivek Singh.
Neymar Jr. was the cause for the first goal scored for Paris Saint-Germain. We can say he is one of those hitmen back then. And also still now, but with the addition of Kylian Mbappe and also the magician in the form of Lionel Messi, on paper, that is a deadly trio. But however, sadly, they got squished and also shown the door for their Champions League. Well, it's due to a guy in the name of Karim Benzema's hat-trick, man.
Of course, man. Oh, man. Benzema was a big problem on that night, especially for Paris Saint-Germain. They did not expect, Benzema to perform like Cristiano Ronaldo of Real Madrid, being the clutch player. So, kind of underestimated them, and that's where it went wrong. So, it was a beautiful night in Santiago Bernabeu, of course, which is the home of the Galacticos.
But the sad part is, when Benzema was out at the El Clasico, it was the other way around. It was 4-0 going in favor. And Aubameyang also able to score not just a goal for himself, but also an assist. Auba has left Arsenal and has become a very, very deadly striker.
He has always been a deadly striker, that is. The team that he played kind of put a stop to his talent, but you can never deny he is one of the best goal scorers in Europe. If you look on his Dortmund days, and even in Arsenal, even though the team was struggling, he was still able to win Golden Boot.
Agreed. I totally agreed. I mean, that's the thing. When we talk about football, it's always about a team game. You cannot expect one guy to carry the team. The weight of the burden sometimes is so heavy. Again, we see how Ronaldo carried. I mean, he carried Real Madrid, and Real Madrid also got his back when he was in Piemonte. But before that, let's hold the situation. Oh, a beautiful run from the right flank and sends the ball central. And it was Marco Verratti went so high into the penalty area. That is so not Marco Verratti, but he made it work. It's 2-0.
Yes, he absolutely made it work there. But never mind. We will go into the game again, maybe for the third goal. And that is the third goal, Decipher. Vivek Singh is on a roll, but unfortunately, that is being called off.
You know, Matt, when we started to watch a movie called Star Wars, they said it was A New Hope. But that goal just now, it was a false hope. But we see how Vivek... Oh! Messi with a finesse on the left foot. It did not curl that much. But it was a good effort. But again, Matt, as talking about carrying the team, it is so important. And without a doubt, I mean, looking at Chelsea itself, I mean, back then, during the glory days of Chelsea, it wasn't just Drogba. It wasn't just John Terry. It was literally the whole team pulling the weight, Matt. What do you think?
Yeah, of course. They were working as a team, that is either. And the football of that generation was absolutely different. So, with the best manager in Europe at that time, Jose Mourinho. So, it all brought everything together. And that's how it was quite an unstoppable season, that is either. Still holding on to a Premier League record of the highest home wins with 86 games undefeated, and that is the highest. And also in the league, only conceding 15 goals in a season, a record until today.
And plus, not to forget, the goalkeeper is outstanding, Matt. You cannot get another goalkeeper of that quality. But let's put a pause for a moment. With 2 minutes of extra time has been gone. I'm sorry, it was only 1 minute of extra time. We are going into second half. And again, talking about history, Premier League has a lot of histories. And how can we forget, Matt? When we talk about Aubameyang, he did went to Arsenal. And we cannot forget that Arsenal has the invincible. And not to forget the teams that they have. Dennis Bergkamp, Patrick Vieira. They did have Emmanuel Petit. Not to forget Thierry Henry. Oh my God, Robert Pires. Who else you want to talk about? Those are like... Mikel Arteta was also there, if memory serves correctly, man. Yeah. Those are splendid players. But Arsenal, maybe it's in a rebuilding format.
Yeah, and one of the most saddest part, I mean, coming from a rival fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. What actually kind of sad that they have never won the Champions League. But hold on to that! Oh, it's like Messi, being Messi of the PSG right now. But yeah, it's quite sad that they did not win the Champions League this ever. They came close back in 2006 up against Barcelona, where we saw Van Persie getting that mysterious red card that's supposed to not even get, but yeah. Until today, it's a mystery, Decipher. We do not know why he got the red card. Nobody on earth except the referee knows.
I bet everybody, in fact, even the opponent was like, hey, how did he get a red card? I mean, that was just a bizarre call. But look how we see, I believe the Spectors tried to conjure a plan because 52 minutes has gone. He still could not get a goal back. I mean, that's the thing about football, the lovely game of football. Even sometimes the best players on paper will have a bad day in the office. And sometimes, I mean, look at Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle is performing pretty well. And also to a certain extent, remember back then, last season, I mean, not last season, the season before the last, when we see how Norwich started off very, very strong, especially with a striker from Finland named Timo Pukki. I mean, he was deadly in the first 3 to 4 weeks, surprising almost everybody on the field, and the ball did collected beautifully by, I believe that is Gigi Donnarumma. I mean, football is one of those moments of magic, especially when you have two very, very interesting individuals. Vivek Singh trying to get for number 3, Matt, but I think it was deflected for a corner.
Yeah, Vivek Singh looks super strong in this game, the Decipher. He's holding on to possessions absolutely well and going after shots. And what makes the problem even bigger right now is Spectors, who is struggling actually to get at least one. For now, it's Mane. It's Sadio Mane, and that is not how it's done for Sadio Mane there.
I think Sadio Mane accidentally went for a sky-high shot, but he went straight forward. But 67 minutes has gone. We see Liverpool going to attack in numbers, but Presnel Kimpembe, I'm not the biggest fan of Presnel Kimpembe, but when he needs to tackle, he is always spot on. It's Messi, but Messi, even though he is fast, those legs just could not stretch further enough to tap the ball ever so slightly to go to the back of the net. And I'm not sure why the defensive line of PSG decided to let the ball go.
But how about for this? It is Kylian Mbappe on for Vivek Singh. Back to Neymar, and Messi this time got the goal that he wanted. It's number 3 for the Paris Saint-Germain team. Vivek Singh looks absolutely calm, although we see a smile on the Spectors. You know, the eyes tells the entire story.
But that's kind of bizarre. I mean, looking at the defensive lineup, I'm not sure if who is the partner for Virgil van Dijk. Is it Joel Matip or is it Joe Gomez? Because I don't think it was Joe Gomez who actually tracked back. I think it was Matip who was in the defensive line, kind of make it easier and open for Messi, not even mark at all. But it was a good effort by Vivek Singh, breaking the defensive line into pieces, and now getting a corner kick, floats it, pass, and Virgil van Dijk. Whenever you're up against Marquinhos, Presnel Kimpembe, those are pretty tanky players. One-on-one, maybe Virgil van Dijk has an advantage. But if you go 3-on-1, Matt, I don't think Akinfenwa can also block that.
Oh, definitely. Exactly. That requires a lot of strength. But now Messi for the number 4. And no, Messi missed to get that number 4 this time. And I guess it's not the right comparison for Messi and Thiago, actually. Thiago is a whole different player in a different position, and Messi is a different player on a different position. That is not the right comparison, although Messi already had 5 shots on this game. So I believe the best person to compare is Mane, Salah, maybe Firmino in the middle there. Definitely not Thiago, man. And here's another through pass. Here is Messi for the number 4, and no, denied again.
Denied by Alisson Becker. Messi, I think that was a very, very powerful shot. But again, as you know, Alisson Becker does have good reflex, does have good awareness and positioning to actually parry the ball, slaps it out from danger. Oh, that was a quick, beautiful pass. A little bit open, but tries. Whoa, Alisson Becker dives with conviction, dive with one motive in mind, which is to get the ball, not the guy who is holding the ball. And it is a bit surprising because Adebayo Akinfenwa, if memory serves, he should be the strongest guy with 99 strength. But however, for this edition, hold back what I was gonna say. Messi makes it 4, the fabulous 4 goals, 2 goals contributed by none other than the little magician from Argentina, Lionel Messi.
Yes, Messi finally got his number 4 after numerous tries on this game, and somehow he finally managed to score the Decipher. So we are looking at a very one-sided exhibition match. 4-0 in the favor for Vivek Singh, and I still believe there is still more time to get number 5 from here. It's Messi! And the ball is pretty much far away from the target, but it is what we saw earlier on. So it's 4-0. 4 goals is needed for the man on the yellow shirt on the left. Needs to find in the next game.
Well, it's going to be a little bit more tough. You know why, Matt? Because for Vivek Singh, he just called upon the services of an ex-Liverpool player, which is Gini Wijnaldum. But I don't think Gini Wijnaldum will add any more contribution into this game with only 1 minute of extra time left given by the referee out of the 2. I believe it's going to be... the referee is going to blow the whistle very, very shortly after this corner. It's a 4 currently. Could it be 4-1 Liverpool? Maybe 2. Oh no, could not go through. Referee blows the whistle. Gigi Donnarumma picks up the loose ball. It's 4-0, man.
Yes, it is 4-0 and Vivek Singh is on a roll so far in this game. So that shows this man looking unstoppable so far this cycle. So the next game will be decided pretty quickly. And let's see what's going to happen. And to you who are basically watching this live stream, welcome to the live stream for Flash Cup India Open for FIFA 22 PlayStation tournaments. But yeah, it's 4-0 in this game. That is Cypher. Another 4 more goals is needed for the Spectors. But do you think it's mission impossible or it's still possible?
Still possible because, Matt, we've seen so much time. Comeback does happen. The magic of football does happen. Forgive me. However, it all depends on time. So anytime the players are ready, we will take you straight into the game. But I just noticed that Adebayo Akinfenwa's stats, he does not have that 99 strength anymore. He has 97. It seems that they dropped his stats.
Yep.
That's kind of sad. I was hoping that he is the strongest player in FIFA 20. Back then he was 99. But Matt, with acceleration of 34, sprint of 44, with pace 40, I think you'll be a tank to ram over defenders.
No, definitely, man. with that number of strength, I think you can definitely ram many players, of course.
So guys, if you want to follow us on our social media, do follow us on social media. You can find me, myself, at the cipher down here. And for Matt, it's Matthews Isaac. Don't type Matt, because if you find Matt, it's a different guy. That's for sure.
Definitely.
So Matt, the players are getting ready. 4-0. And I believe it's going to be the same team, Matt. The same team over and over again.
Yes, it is the same team, the same atmosphere, and the same aroma that we can find from this match. But one thing for sure is Vivek Singh looked absolutely strong. But how about for the next game, Decipher? Things can change.
Yeah, things can change. And again, having Messi, look at that front 3, Matt. Or should I say the front 4? Mbappe, Messi, Di Maria, and also Neymar. I mean, you got 5-star skill move all around on that field. I mean, PSG is a skill machine. 5-star skill move, a goal machine if you want to call it. But you cannot discount Liverpool, Matt. Liverpool with Mane and Salah, and if you have, Bobby in midfield as a false 9, scrumptious for me.
Yeah, that is pretty much decent when it comes to the system of them. But yeah, Liverpool still has... I'm not sure if Luis Diaz is included in the game yet.
Yeah, I don't think so. Nah.
Yeah, he's not in the game. But never mind, we'll be going straight into the last match of the day. And that is the match between Vivek Singh and also the Spectors. As we know, it is the same team. Vivek will be on the Paris Saint-Germain blue, and Spectors will be on the Liverpool Reds. And here we go for the first shot, the first attack of the game. It's Mbappe, and it's killing Mbappe, only for him to get stopped by the Dutch giant, I can say. That is Virgil van Dijk.
My goodness, he just ran straight, but hold on. Oopsie daisy. That was a quick move, but again, Alisson Becker has to drop down to kick the ball away, to use his leg to make sure that the ball does not end up to the back of the net. A little bit of a wiggle. Oh, how could that be? It's still with Paris Saint-Germain. Vivek Singh opening up the defensive line, but the directional nutmeg could not go through. Alisson picks up the loose ball and sends it to the other side's keeper.
Yes, and this time we see the ball is back again for the man in the blues, of course. That is none other than Paris Saint-Germain. And here comes Vivek Singh, still onto the right, trying to find Lionel Messi. And it's Messi, well saved by Alisson Becker. And Alisson Becker immediately sends the ball to the top. And we can see Spectors right now running forward. He needs support. And Mane on the left this time. He might not receive the ball there from that palm. Pretty much well wide again. Here's Thiago. The fabulous number 6. We know Thiago has won so many trophies back in Bayern Munich days, that is Haifa. He's one of the best centre midfielders in the world. And that is basically a CM role. A genuine quality CM role. That is Thiago.
Yep, however, during his induction to Liverpool, it did not start very... Oh, nice opening by Paris Saint-Germain. However, Alisson Becker denies the Spectors to get the first goal. As we see right now, the ball possession with Vivek Singh, who has to hold the ball, who has to clear the ball. Oh, that is a nice heel-to-heel. Drags the ball back, cuts the ball back, and none other than our prodigy for Team France, the World Cup winner, which is Kylian Mbappe. Oh, nice one. Very delicious right foot. Aggregate 5-0.
Yes, it's 5-0, and it seems like things are getting a little bit horrible for Spectors, who is trying his best to at least get a goal from here. I'm not sure if Liverpool is the right team for him to use, because he seems to struggle in this Liverpool team. And look at that, the pass is absolutely beautiful, and this can be a fabulous finish for Messi, and that is goal number 2 on aggregate. I mean on screen actually, on the aggregate it is beyond 5, that is I vote, 5, right?
Wow, it's 6.
It's 6.
It's 6, because the first game was 4 plus 2, that is 6. Man, at this moment in time, even though aggregate sounds a little bit far and wide, like here to the moon, but we still have time. I mean, I still have that genuine feeling that the Spectors will try his level best, but it's clearly one-sided. It's clearly lopsided. It's clearly for number 3 for Paris Saint-Germain. 7 on aggregates. We are in our midnight train to Gagaland.
This is beyond Disneyland, man. Oh boy, I guess it is quite a horrible moment for the fans of Liverpool. I'm not sure if the Liverpool fans are watching this live stream, because this is basically not the right moment for the team to, get bashed on a virtual platform. And maybe another one, and there you go. Still another one. There's always... Wait a second. Something is going pulled out there. I guess there's going to be an offside.
Okay.
Pulled up for a foul.
You know what? Every time when we see another one, there is a name that came out to my head. He goes by the name of Another One. Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Oh my goodness. Man, I mean, throughout our casting, a lot of things that we saw and we spoken on live. But honestly, this game is almost lit, almost like pure lopsided game, but maybe a consolation, maybe a chance, but again, could not go through, man.
Yes, could not go through, and here he comes. Vivek Singh, who's showing no mercy. He's onside. Maybe he can finish it all by himself, but no, the goalkeeper had the save. How about for this? It's Neymar. It's definitely going to be an offside. Yeah. Very much open there, and looking at how things have been going, Spectors is still focusing. That is Haifa. To go. Looking at his screen there on the left, he does not look happy at all. I mean, of course, no one can be happy if you are down more than 6 goals. But this time we see it's Messi. It's Lionel Messi on for Mbappe, I believe. No, that's not Mbappe. That is definitely the man.
Diallo.
Yeah, that is Danilo. And that is a spectacular finish. Although he's not a player who oh no, it's Pereira.
Yo.
It's Pereira, yeah. Maybe because of the shadows we could not see his face, but yeah. it's Pereira and Decipher. What makes it even interesting is that, you are down and the goals still keep on coming.
No, the thing is that how did Pereira actually went up that far into the... Oh my. Yeah, man. I mean, how did he go so far inside the D box? That is just a lot of questions for me. I mean, I believe that Pereira, yes, he's good at going forward, but for him to venture so field is just astonishing. And to get a goal is even better. And this one, whoopsie daisy. I believe that is Angel Di Maria. Did not pull his handbrakes, but here comes again, but hits the crossbar. We are turning tables, ping pong in motion. And with only 1 minute of extra time, I think this half we can let go and go into second half, Matt.
Yeah, he's screaming for the game to end. You can see that. So Vivek Singh looking a little bit much more brighter compared to what we have been seeing previously, where he was all stocked up, sitting on that chair there and looking at the screen like, oh man, what's going to happen today? What's happening right now is you extending the lead.
The midnight train has arrived and we are going into Gargaland. So if you're watching live, this is an exhibition match. Yes, guys, this is an exhibition match between our two very prominent influencers, which is Vivek Singh and also the Spectors, where we see the screen right now is 4-0 going in favor of Paris Saint-Germain, which is being played by the Vivek Singh, and the Spectors right now using Liverpool is in a bit of in a conundrum, I would say, on how to break the defensive line of Paris Saint-Germain.
And it seems like Paris Saint-Germain starting this game again and again, looking super strong. And Vivek Singh right now inside the box, and that is a little bit too much. And that's going to be a penalty.
Serious.
That is going to be a penalty. We were talking about Joel Matip earlier on, and this time he is the man to cause a problem for the Liverpool team. It's Neymar up against Donnarumma. It's changed to Lionel Messi. I mean, talking about Messi, I can assure you he might go on the left. Oh, no, he went for the middle, and that's a simple goal for Lionel Messi. It's 5-0 Decipher. On aggregate, it's 9-0 now.
See, trust me, Matt. If anyone, whoever plays against me knows, if I get a penalty, I will not go anywhere. I'll just send it center. It's either I go crossbar, I go mid, or I go low. But I will not go left and right because, Matt, you've seen me take penalties. I can send it not just to the moon, but also to the next galaxy. So, yeah, that is a very, very simple penalty, but it was good enough to get a goal.
Yeah, definitely good enough. And what is happening pretty much right now is we might see another goal with the likes of Messi, who's getting past all the players easily like that. And you will never see that in the actual Liverpool team, because I've never seen Matip or Virgil van Dijk, giving a lot of space for the attackers to breathe. And it seems like, things are getting out of hands for Liverpool. As we see, the ball is still in the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, who is continuing to attack to get the goal number 10 on aggregate. That's a pass on for Neymar. It's still Neymar, and Messi took a long time to make the turn, and it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Yes, and I believe Messi could not take the first time shot because he was so out of balance. That's the thing about Messi, Matt. I mean, he does have the have the agility to actually twist and turn, but however, if Messi is out of balance, he would not shoot. He will literally try to get himself back into good posture. As you know, Matt, the only way to get the ball from Messi is to tackle him. So look at that beautiful turn. Look at that Messi. A left foot. Again, straight to the hand of Alisson Becker. Slaps the ball out. Alisson Becker is fuming. The defensive line is broken. The score line is the evidence. And possibly one more. Nah. But the ball does go out. Still in possession of team Paris Saint-Germain. And oh, that is a kind of a panicky moment. We tackle each other. We slide tackle everybody on the field. Suddenly the field has oil. It's going to be a free kick. That is the second yellow. We are going for a red card. Thank you, Joel Matip. You can go take a quick shower and maybe have a good lunch.
Lunch or dinner. But it's the problem right now. is they are one man down. That is 10 versus 11, and it's Messi. And Messi could not score from that angle. Usually you will see him scoring, but unfortunately not this time. But this is going to be even a big problem for the Liverpool team. And Messi with the redemption. No, redemption has not arrived.
Well, you know, as they say, Messi does love to make a mess of himself. Here you go, Mr. Dependable, Mr. Every position can play, Mr. who played for City, wins the league, and then play for Liverpool, wins the league, wins the Champions League. I mean, James Milner, his career, oh my god, man, it's just very illustrious. I mean, the guy who is very, very humble, dependable, and also, whoa, that was a good effort by the Spectors. One man down, but just could not head the ball directly.
It's going to be a corner now. And the corner is headed on, and it seems like straight at the goalkeeper. Van Dijk is definitely questioning himself, but I do not. I kind of wonder why he needs to stand there and wait 10 to 15 seconds. And this time it's all loose for Messi to only send the ball for another galaxy, of course. But yeah, talking about James Milner, that is like, I kind of feel he's more of a Liverpool legend compared to Manchester City legend. Although yes, he won them the first ever Premier League, and he was a part of so many success for Manchester City. But unfortunately, in Liverpool, he was much more of a hero, if you ask me, and a much more of a player that contributed to their success.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, James Milner, what can we say about that guy? I mean, he's funny, he's hilarious. Does he score goals? Not that much, but he does contribute. My goodness gracious. I mean, Messi, bro. Don't make a mess of yourself, bro. I mean, that is just... I mean, if I was the fan of PSG at the stadium, I mean, Messi will be on the chopping block right away. But please, come on, Liverpool. Come on, Liverpool. The Spectre. Oh, follow up. Offside. Offside?
I don't think so.
Hey, serious?
Yeah, because the goalkeeper tapped the ball out.
Oh, yeah.
Of his own player.
Yeah. I forgot about that. But that was good. Finally, a consolation goal in this situation. 9-1 on aggregate, Matt, with only 12 minutes to go, Matt. I think the midnight train has arrived at his destination in Gagaland.
Yes, although that's one cute goal, but unfortunately, Decipher, it's a Mount Everest to climb at this moment without an oxygen tank. But right now, we see the ball with the likes of Liverpool. Can they get another one from now? Maybe to, you know, put a little bit of a smile on the man on yellow on the top right now. And still Salah. Wait, why did Salah do that? Salah will never do that. Oh no, inside the box. All he need to do is tap the shoot button, but misclick over that is Decipher. But Marco Verratti on for Neymar, and it's Neymar.
Penalty. Hey!
No, it's played off there.
But I'm not so sure why, but I know that Vivek right now is very, very happy. He is leading the charge with his saber on a horse, riding for glory. But a lot of the time, Messi is just making a mess of himself, and Messi needs to be subbed. He is just darn tired. With only 1 minute left, Matt, I think the Titanic has left the port, and we know what is the end of this love story with Neymar to the rescue. But nah, could not go through.
Yep, could not go through. Marquinhos, who could not get the ball in time, and this time we see it's Sadio Mane, and that's the pass towards Diogo Jota, and Jota could be on, and still Diogo Jota, and the ball did not land in the back of the net, only to be skidded off for a corner now. One last chance, Decipher.
One last chance for glory. And we almost got it for glory. However, that marks the end, Matt. It's 5-1. 9-1 on aggregate. But GG, well played between these two individuals. I mean, Vivek Singh literally played the opponent off. Yep, thank you. Oh, don't drop the controller, bro. Yeah, wave to the camera. Yeah, thank you so much. Vivek played very, very well. But for Spectors, yeah, he could only smile. He tried his best, but man, I mean, how do I say this? It's like how I used to say at the end, that is literally good night of a scoreline. It's good night already.
Oh, definitely, man. But yeah, it's a good day for Vivek Singh. Although he looked pretty, questionable when he came into the match, especially for the last match. And we see the man on the yellow, which is Spectors, looked absolutely focused. But the results did not reflect on how they look, actually, how they were viewing the game. It was the other way around. And this time, Vivek came victorious. And it was not just a 1 goal or 2 goal lead that is Cypher. It's basically 8 goal lead with one difference there. So that's 9-1.
Yep. And if I was playing on a Champions League with total goal, I think it's a done deal already for me. I mean, trying to come back from a 5-1 is just heartbreaking. But as we said, we love our football. So Matt, I believe we are now at the end of our duty. So any last word before we close our live stream for our match today?
All right. All I want to say is thank you so much for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, that was watching the PlayStation tournaments, Flash Cup, India Open. So the main thing here is that continue your support towards the players, the influencers who are involved in this tournament, and keep it up until we see you all in the grand finals. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you in the grand finals. And let's make it happen. That is all from me. That is Cypher.
So this is an exhibition match. All the jokes putting all aside, don't take to heart. It's just an exhibition match. I hope you guys had fun as much as us commentating. We also had fun. Follow us on our social media, which is me, Decipher, and for Matt is Matthews Isaac. And for the last time, you are with us, Decipher, and also Matthews Isaac as your official commentator for Sony PlayStation tournaments, Flash Cup, India Open, FIFA 22. Be safe, guys. Until we meet again, we will see you at the grand finals. Take care, and we will meet again. Kasih gegar. Bye-bye.
तो गाइस ये रहा FIFA 22 का फ्लैश कप इंडिया ओपन का पोर्टल ESL गेमिंग की ये वेबसाइट है। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कि कंपटीशन स्ट्रक्चर और वीकली रैंकिंग वगैरह दे रखी है। अब मैं एक सिंपल सा तरीका बताऊंगा आप इसमें कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आपको ये पीला बटन दिख रहा होगा येलो रंग का, इस पे जाओ और फिर उसके बाद आपको अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी ESL का अकाउंट है तो इधर क्रेडेंशियल भर दो और लॉगिन कर दो। तो अगर तुम्हारे पास ESL अकाउंट नहीं है तो यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट पे तुम क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पे तुम्हें रजिस्टर के ऑप्शंस मिलेंगे, इसमें से तुम्हें रजिस्टर विद प्लेस्टेशन नेटवर्क करना है। और अगर तुम्हारे प्लेस्टेशन नेटवर्क का भी कोई अकाउंट नहीं है तो गूगल पे जाओ, प्लेस्टेशन अकाउंट सर्च करो, उनका जो है पोर्टल खोल लो, वहाँ पे तुम्हें साइन इन का ऑप्शन नज़र आ जाएगा, उस पर क्लिक करो और उसके बाद यहाँ पे अपनी जो है ईमेल आईडी अगर साइन इन करनी है तो कर लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे क्रिएट अकाउंट करना पड़ेगा, क्रिएट न्यू अकाउंट, और यहाँ पे अपनी जन्म तिथि वगैरह सब भर दो और उसके बाद जब तुम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भर दोगे तुम्हारा अकाउंट जो है वो क्रिएट हो जाएगा। अब तुम्हें अपना मेल का इनबॉक्स खोल के बस वेरीफाई करना है एंड डन, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बन गया। अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे वापस आना है ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे, वही वाले पोर्टल पे, और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर विद प्लेस्टेशन नेटवर्क कर देना है और अपना प्लेस्टेशन का नेटवर्क का जो अकाउंट है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। उसके बाद जब तुम ये कर लोगे तो ESL गेमिंग की वेबसाइट पे तुम्हारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में यहाँ पे यूज़र नेम दिखेगा कि तुम्हारा लॉगिन हो चुका है। तुम्हें बस अब उसके बाद स्क्रॉल डाउन करना है और तुम्हें यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो है मैचेस वगैरह दिख जाएंगे और वहाँ पे डिटेल्स भी हैं, स्केड्यूल वगैरह कि किस तारीख को है, कितने प्लेयर्स हैं वगैरह वगैरह। तुम्हें ये लिंक्स खोलने हैं और उसके बाद जो है वो साइन अप पे क्लिक करना है। जब साइन अप पे क्लिक कर दोगे तो ऐसा इंटरफेस खुलेगा कंफर्म करने के लिए। रूल्स पढ़ो और कंफर्म करो और पार्टिसिपेट करो। देखा, इतना सिंपल है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। हाँ, प्रोसीजर ही सिंपल है, गेम नहीं तो जाओ जाके प्रैक्टिस करो।